Hello and welcome back to the channel, where we are continuing our journey in Iceland in the Journeyman, where we last met. You saw us beat Þróttur 2-1, which was a great result, pulling us up and closer to outside of the relegation places. But then we followed that up with a 3-1 win over Vestri. So a great win here. We're scoring a few more goals. Hawkson with another brace, which it's great to see our young Icelandic striker getting a few goals. The more I've been in Iceland now and the more I'm seeing the league, all these teams are full of young talent. But we did start off by going 1-0 down, which was worrying. I thought this is where it could all turn. But Valchinov on this left wing pulls at the ball, who knocks it back into Hawkson. Perfect 1-1. And then again, Hawkson running through. Stephenson gets the ball back and plays Hawkson back in for another goal. Tucks it into that bottom left corner. 2-1 up before half time. And then towards the end of the game, we get another goal. Stephenson out wide, finds Gatuson. I would keep calling him Gattuso. But again, another great victory to keep us going on our current form. Then we went to Vikinga, who were the bottom of the league team. So this is the game I thought we would definitely win. We'd be able to maintain our form, our morale, and pull further away from that relegation zone, hopefully. But it started off, they were all over us, and they scored from a corner. So that had me worried, but we did manage to get a goal in the second half, thanks to a header from Bjornsson, who has been a very reliable source out on that right wing. But it wasn't a great performance at all. Then we went to Por. I'm going to keep it to Por. I don't know how to say it. I'm not going to read their real name because I have no chance of doing it, though if I did, I would say it correctly. I don't want anyone doubting me. But then we went against Por, where we won from a penalty spot. Valchinov with the penalty coming in. As soon as he's come in, he didn't have a great performance, but he has taken our free kicks, our corners and our penalties. He's not good at them. We just don't have much better. But the 21 Bulgarian has had a good start to life in Iceland. 2 goals in his 5 appearances. I can't complain. It's quite a big adjustment. £100 a week. Bargain there. So, that is us. Those victories and undefeated run has pulled us up to 7th, which is huge, but you've got to remember it's only 3 points above 11th place. 1 game, 1 bad run of form, and we can slip back down into this relegation zone. I'm hoping Vikinga are going to take that bottom spot, though them getting that draw against me might give them a bit of morale that they need to start turning this around. They had another draw after that, so maybe they're getting a bit of form. They've had a win recently. They might be able to turn things around for themselves, and we don't want to be the team that drops as they may climb the table. So we are now going to play Fram, who are in 9th, so again around us, a very important game, and then Grindavik in this game. So Grindavik are only 1 point ahead of us. It's a very tight table, and Fram's only 2 points behind, so every game matters. But considering we've got to fight bravely against relegation, we are doing well, but I do not want to be in those bottom 2 spots. So, I will also let you know, we have made a transfer. We've got players joining. Did I sign these guys? Oh no, these guys are on the outs, blimey. I've played Football Manager before, I swear. He is on the out. We are signing. We've had Lewis Christopherson. I can speak Danish as well. He is joining on a free transfer. We had him on trial. 18, has talent, has got some 14s, 15s, determination, decision, aggression, first touch, and some good, well-rounded stats. I thought great to have us back up. Worst comes to worst, we might sell him for a tiny bit of money, but that's the update there. So we come back to our squad, who will be lining up to play our first game against Afturrelding. I'll see you there. Right then, here we are, and here is the squad for our next game against Afturrelding. We've got Hawkson again up front, our young Icelandic kid. We've got Freyson on the bench actually now. Valchinov on the left. Him and the Icelandic Gattuso have been rotating in those spots. Gattuso is a lone player, so even though they've both given me a couple of goals, I'd rather play Valchinov. Bornson has been ever present on that right. This core of the midfield has been fantastic. Helgesson, that passing, that technique, that vision, he has been great for us. Stefansson, the Icelandic James Milner, has been pulling out all the stops for us. And then Gudmundsson as well, holding that central defensive midfield, helping that defence, cleaning up. He's got that mentals, he's been fantastic. Christensen has been playing on the left as our young 17-year-old left back. Einarsson has been out injured, which is a shame because I really want him to keep developing, but he's out injured. Hopefully he'll be back soon. We've got Hermansson, who has come in as we have had an injury to Hilmarsson, who has been great since I've started playing, great average rating, but he has been injured. So Hermansson has been getting some games. Again, he's got potential. He's 17. He's got reasonably good stats. Hopefully he'll keep developing. And Gunnarsson, who has been ever present in that defence, been holding out the line. And then we've got Fredriksson, 27 on the right. He is there as well because we do have an injury. Well, we did have an injury to, where is he? Oh no, he's fit again. To Prasterson, who has been developing very well. Another 17-year-old on that right spot. The marking's going up. He is developing well. So now Prasterson can come back into the team. Fredriksson can come back onto the bench. We'll take off Jacobson. Hewson, I've been an idiot this whole time. I'm sure anyone who's watching who knows anything about Football Manager has been screaming at me. He's my assistant manager. That's why he's got money. And he's got some stats, so I really shouldn't be complaining too much. I'm quite happy with Hewson being here now. And he won't really complain about not playing too much, which is great. But that is our line-up for the game. Let's get into it. So, here we go. In the dressing room, we're pumping the fists. They're second in the form table while we're first, so that makes this interesting. Let's let them know that. Let's make sure they know that we are the dominant team in the league right now. And kick off to watch our pointless highlight. I thought he hadn't realised we kicked off. There we go, pointless highlight out the way. Right, here we go. First highlight, and we've given it away to Savison. Great job. So now they're working their way forward, patiently passing it around the back. The second informed team in the league, so we've got to be careful as they bring that forward into midfield. They've got players flooding forward on that left side, but they're being patient. They're building it up, hoping to find one of us napping back. Oh, they've played some good football there. Starting to worry me now. Ingo is already booked, but luckily that shot's not going to cause any trouble for us. Up for back with the ball. Are they going to cause some trouble here? Might have to tweak. Prasterson gets the ball back. He's developing well. Sloppy pass there, but Christensen manages to get onto it. Valchinov, Stefansson, we're through on the left. Christensen, can he whip the ball across? Penalty. I thought that was a good tackle. No, we've got a penalty. Here we go. Is it Valchinov stepping up? It is. Oh, it's saved by the keeper. Valchinov managed to get that. Can he put it back in? Prasterson. Yeah, not the John Arna Riise we were looking for there, but it will have to do. And straight into another highlight of Umfa. This game is back and forth. The two informed teams really having a go at each other, but they sloppy pass there lets us take back control of the game. Over top ball to Hawkson. Can he find another goal? He does. Get in there, Hawkson. Beautiful goal over the top. Takes out all of the defenders. Prasterson there. Gives it to Helgesson. That vision is coming up trumps again for Hawkson, who all he has to do is tuck it past the keeper, and he does so with ease. 1-0. Can we make it to half time? We do make it to half time. Good work, lads. Let's give them a bit of praise now. Let's tell them, don't get complacent out there. Christensen, Valchinov, we're going again. We need to get that second goal. Hopefully these players are keeping focused. He put a great ball to Valchinov down this left side. Can now he boost his rating? Can he find a ball across? He finds Stefansson. Ooh, tips over the bar. we get a corner. Valchanov to take. It comes in. Is anyone there? No. Tanis manages to leap above the rest to get that for himself. Alright, we're back with Umfa, who, oh my god, I thought he was going to nip that in there. What is that building back there? Looks fancy. I feel like that's going to be an Icelandic secret research station. Something from the X-Files. Anyway, we've got 20 minutes left. I need to make some changes, but not before we take this free kick. Okay, let's make some changes. We've got some tired legs out there. We've got some nervous players out there. The nervous players also aren't playing well. We don't really have much options for the left and the right though. I could bring on Fraser on the left and maybe switch him up to an inside forward. Now I'm going to keep Valchanov on. Gattuso can play on that right as an inverted winger. Yep, we're going to do that. Bjornsson's coming off. We'll make him an inverted winger, and I think we'll put him on support now, and we'll put these guys on fullback support. Just try to give us a little bit more defensive security as we get into the second part of this game. Valchanov will keep him going. These 17-year-olds. Presteson's playing well, so maybe Christensen can come off. Again, we don't have the options. So maybe they're going to have to stick it out. Hopefully, we could take Presteson off. But he's been developing well. I want him to keep getting minutes. We'll go with that for now. The one change. Bjornsson off. The Icelandic Gattuso comes on. And we've got an attack. Maybe he can make a difference. But Valchanov, Helgason, Valchanov gets it again. Hawkson can play him in. Was it worth keeping him on? No, it was not. Oh no, I was going to give them some praise, but we could lose it here to a set piece. Over the bar. Let's get the praise out there. Let's boost their morale, keep them thinking, remembering that halftime team talk. They've not been complacent until now. Oh, I was about to make some changes. Here they go. They're on that right side. They whip the ball in. We managed to head it clear, but only as far to... Oh, perfect. It's been cleared again, straight into their feet, where they can build up for another attack. Straight to the hands of the keeper. We are making changes. We're going to keep the defensive line. They're not breaking through. Valchanov can actually come back. And then Freyson can play on that left. Maybe he can play as... he can play as a winger. He's not got great finishing though. But he's left-footed, so I mean not great crossing. Well, we'll leave him on. Get him some minutes. Maybe we want. Maybe we'll take Stephenson off. He's the one playing well though. That makes me gonna bring Christensen then. The youngster, get him a few more minutes. It's almost pointless me saying the youngster because they're all youngsters really, most of them. Great interception there, but Gudmundsson. They still keep the ball. Oh, it's over the top to Jonsson. He's offside, surely. Thank you, ref. This linesman over here, give him a raise. Alright, we need to hold on now. We're going to go cautious. Can we see it through to the end? One last attack. 20 seconds. They've got it on this left side. They whip at a ball. Ah, Gunnarsson gets that ball clear. Good lad. That's it. Take your time. We can time waste. They're not closing you down. We 2 feet away. Great. Why did we give the ball back there? Ref, we've done it. Another win. We have turned the fortunes of this team around. I'm very proud of the lads. Outstretched arms. We got what we came for tonight. We should be delighted. Yes, we bloody well did. Right. We are now 6th in the league, 6 points clear of Vestry. I think we may have done that. We might really, looking upwards maybe, another win can take us into 4th. We're out of the reaches of the top part of the table. But we have done well there. Wait a minute, we just played top of the league? They were top of the league? They were top of the league. We just beat top of the league to help IBV, who are very, very jammy, to beat us, to get their victory. I'd rather after Elding win, to be honest. But you know what? Our schedule, our last game of the season is IBV. So if we can beat IBV to let after Alden win the league, that is what I want to do. Right, I'll see you for the next game. So in a bit of news, we have made a signing, and it's a big fee, especially for this club. But this 20k is split over six monthly installments. So it's 20k over 3 years. Hopefully we will be up by then, or I will be gone. But I'd like to leave the club in a great situation if I can. But it's this 16-year-old striker who looks like he could develop into a real talent. We're signing him from Fram. If I could get him, I'm going to take him. And we did. So we've signed a great young talent here who hopefully will be able to make a contribution to the club once he joins. But we need to focus on the next game, which is against Fram itself. We've just signed him from Fram. And we're now playing them. I didn't even realise. And we're going to go in with the exact same team that just won against top of the league. We're going to auto those numbers and get to the match. Right then, let's pump those fists. Don't let a good run of form come to an end, and give faith to these players who are going to be kicking off right now with the pointless highlight. I'm not going to commentate this one because nothing's going to happen. Confidence. Helgeson with the free kick. He whips one into the back post. Goodmanson, it hits the crossbar and they whack it clear. Good threat there. The first shot of the game after 20 minutes. Right, we've hit half time. That free kick was the only half highlight. Let's point our finger and let's say, if we're not going to win if we don't shoot, because that is the case, we didn't really shoot. Keep going. I know you're able to make the difference. And I think we're going to get a bit more in their faces. I make this change quite often. But I'd rather see how we go and make the change if I need to. Here we go. First highlight. Prasterson to Bjornsson. Back down on that. Oh, he whipped that in, but the keeper flew out to get to that. They've hit the ball. Can they do a route one? No, they can't. Nice little play there through the defence. Helgeson. We move forward now to our playmaker. We're just keeping hold of that ball, waiting to find the right pass. Moving through the centre of the pitch, over the top, through to Valchinov. He can get there. He's got Stefansson. Christiansen whips the ball in. It's Bjornsson's there. Saved by the keeper. It was heading for that bottom left corner. Straight into a Fram highlight now, though. Definitely making that tactical tweak has opened up the game a bit. So they move it around the edge of the box. Good tackle there, but they keep going. Goodmanson aware to the danger. Here we go again, another highlight. It's kicking off in the second half with Valchinov playing over the top to Hawkson. Can he find someone in support? He finds Stefansson on the edge of the box. That deflects out, back in, and no one's quite there. Ready for Helgeson's vision of a pass. Back to us on this left side. Valchinov crosses it into Hawkson, who taps it home. Great throw-in. Straight into Hawkson's feet by Valchinov. He cartwheels in celebration, and so he should. We continue our good run. Christiansen, look at this. Into Valchinov, who drills it in low, and Hawkson tucks it away. Lovely stuff. 1-0. Okay, we got to getting up to the 75th minute mark. We're going to make some changes. Ragnarsson have actually just promoted from the younger squad. He's 19, so he's a little bit older than the others, but he's got potential, and I'm going to give him some minutes here. Hawkson's got his goal, so let's bring him on. Bjornsson not playing great. Icelandic Gattuso will take his place. Again, we'll put him on inverted winger, but on support. We don't need to be pushing up as much now. It's our usual drop back once we get to the end and we've got the lead. Anyone else particularly poor or unfit? Valchinov actually doesn't look too great. I'm going to give Freyson the chance to come on, be an inside forward, and I will put him on attack. Let's give these two youngsters a go. in Freyson and Ragnarsson. And it's Fram. It might have been a mistake. No, Gunnarsson's there, but he heads it straight out to Fram. We've got Fred. They're building up from the back again. We can get our positioning back. Through ball to Ellison. He dinks the keeper. And Fram get a goal back. And I've taken off some of my main attacking threats. Maybe that was a mistake. Let's demand more from the players. It's us. Guttuson, Helgason. Can he find a ball in? He loses it out to Halfstein, who clears it upfield. Ellison holds up the ball to find someone, and they're moving forward, but Gunarsson's there. Now it's our turn to hit them back. Ragnarsson, for his first game, slips the ball but into the feet of Fram. Here we go again. This highlight is still going. Finds Ragnarsson, gives it away. This is but sloppy from both teams. Take one mistake, but the Icelandic Gattuso's out there. He crosses it to Freyson. Oh, what a moment that would have been for the young lad. A few minutes left, and we still have a highlight. Freyson holds that ball. He loses it out to Gearson. Ellison's breaking free. Can someone stop him? Goodnessson with the save. He's been developing well since he's been given the first choice keeper role. He will hopefully take the number 1 shirt. Oh, they've hit the post. Oh my God. Free kicks awarded. Yellow card. Well played there by Ragnarsson to take off the heat from the rest of the team. And we just thrown it to them. But the Icelandic Gattuso's there. Helgason. Stephenson. Freyson. He shoots. Oh, it was going up. Oh, Adolfsson. He's offside. That's going to be the game. One last free kick before the whistle is blown. And it's wasted. We're still going. The referee's letting this go on. But we've wasted the cross again. Helgason, no, that's the game. 1-1 with Fram. Our undefeated run does continue. But after taking one of their youngsters, we don't manage to maintain our winning streak. We won't be too harsh on the lads. We've done well. We've avoided relegation. We've done what we wanted to do. Well, hopefully we've avoided relegation. I'm assuming we have. But it's a rivalry. Good result. They're happy. Didn't even realise they were rivals. Let's take a look. General profile. We have no they're a local rival, but we don't really have any fierce rivalries. So that is our only rivalry, but we'll continue from there. So that leaves us 7th in the table, 7 points clear. Are we safe? 7 points clear. 3 games to go, so it's still possible, but I reckon we're okay now. We've got 5th, 3rd and 1st left to play. These two could be tough games. IBV, the only team to beat me since I've started my reign, and we will finish with IBV, so I want revenge. Even if there's nothing to play for, I want revenge, and I do not want them to win the league. After the rounding, you need to keep it up. After losing to us, they got battered in a 7-goal thriller. Wow. Oh, and they play IBV. My match against IBV might not mean anything. But as it spices up at the top of the Icelandic First Division, it looks like we will be safe. So, as again, thank you for watching The Journeyman with our Icelandic heroes. And please like, subscribe, comment. It will make my day. And we'll move on to the next one.